Old world spirit, New Orleans rules. The cognac cuts in, but the rye never flinches. This isn't a drink, it's the French Quarter standard, and it's coming up next. Okay, welcome back to Birdman's Bar and Grill. Another one of our cocktails tonight. This one, the Sazerac. Just a brief history to start off before we actually make the drink. Big on that. Tells a story, like we always say here at Birdman's Bar and Grill, that every drink has a story. Now, in the 1830s, Antoine Peychaud started mixing his proprietary bitters with cognac. It was originally served in an egg cup. Fast forward to the 1850s, and Saul Taylor started importing Sazerac de Forgefil cognac. They created the Sazerac coffee house as we know it today. Fast forward to the 1870s, and cognac has become scarce. And by 1873, they start using absinthe in the mix. We move now to the 1900s, and Thomas Handy records the recipe and starts to bottle it using rye whiskey. Now, for those that know their rye or the Buffalo Trace line or the Sazerac parent company, Thomas H. Handy is one of those rye whiskies which is incredibly sought after today. In fact, the Thomas H. Handy is an 18-year-old rye, and this thing goes for north of $1,500 a bottle here in Australia, sometimes beyond $2,000 a bottle. Expensive stuff. Fast forward to 2008, and New Orleans legislates that the Sazerac is the official cocktail of New Orleans. Okay, so let's make the drink. The Sazerac is a very simple but classic cocktail with simple ingredients, but it packs a punch. My recipe today is a bit of a twist on what's typically out there. We started with cognac in the original recipe, and we've moved to modern day, mainly using rye whiskey. My recipe is a nod to the past, whilst also recognising current day. I'm going to use 3 parts rye whiskey and 1 part cognac. All right, so let's get going. Got myself my mixing glass, and I need to find my jigger measuring cup. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to put in the 15 mils of the cognac. And then we're going to do 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of the rye whiskey. Okay, maybe just a little bit over, but that's okay. I'm drinking this one. And we're using the Sazerac rye as a nod to the recipe itself. All right, now we're going to add the bitters. So this is the Peychaud bitters. As I mentioned earlier, Antoine Peychaud, it's his proprietary blend. So I'm going to add 5 dashes of that. Typical recipes say between 3 and 5. I'm going with 5 because I like mine nice and bold. All right, so we've got that there. We're going to add some ice now to chill it. Nice big cube. These are great. These are out of our fridge at home. We've got that LG fridge which does the craft ice. It's fantastic for cocktails, straight out of the fridge. Don't need to buy ice or make your own ice. Okay, it's not 100% clear, but it's a big ice cube and it goes great for the cocktails. All right, so we'll give that a stir and cool it down. All right, I can feel the mixing glass just starting to chill a little bit. That's good. All right, so we'll leave that there and just put that aside for a second. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my chilled glass. This has been sitting in the fridge. And what I'm going to do is give it a rinse with absinthe. Just atomise it, just give it a spray all around. So the absinthe has that really unique sort of flavour. There's a bit of aniseed in there, made with wormwood. So it does have that, well, alleged to have that psychotropic sort of effect, but doesn't bother me. It adds a very, very interesting flavour to the drink. So we'll just strain that and pour that in. We are going to finish that with some lemon peel. Just going to express those oils. Okay, not going to put that in, but that's it. That is the Sazerac. Classic, understated. Okay, so how does she taste? That's really bold. It's got wonderful flavour. The blend of the cognac just sort of takes the edge off the rye whiskey. And the lemon is there, and that sort of is intersecting with the absinthe. So you're getting a little bit of aniseed and that funkiness from the absinthe, and you're also getting the acidity from the lemon plus the spice from the rye. It's a beauty. I really do love this. Another whiskey-based cocktail, so you can see us staying true to style here at BBG, where whiskey is a prominent feature. Yeah, it's just really, really ballsy. In closing, like and subscribe, share this content with your friends and family. You know somebody who would enjoy this. It's a classic. It has style. It has balls. It makes no apologies. Again, it's just like me. Here at BBG, every drink has a story. Hopefully, I've told a good one today with the Sazerac. Until next time, cheers.